What's up, everybody? It's BallietBran here. We got the weekly live stream. We're finally back from Las Vegas. Las Vegas was a blast as always. And there's a whole bunch to cover, right? Richard had spoken at the Hex conference the very last day. Aubrey DeGray was there. A whole bunch of people were there, which was really awesome. The experience itself of meeting Hexicans is honestly like nothing else. So it was really fun to meet everyone and say hello. And a lot of the people I know by their username. So it was really cool to see everyone. Let me just say what's up to a handful of the people in the chat. There's a whole bunch to cover, right? We can kind of look at some Hex stuff. Richard's channel seems to be banned again on YouTube, probably from being a little bit too woke on Maddie's stream at the very last day. Give me just a second here. Let me remove that thing. Okay, cool. Let me save changes. Okay, cool. So let's just say what's up to everyone. We got a Funk Master Hex. He says, Brand Man, can't wait to hear about it. We've got Brand Hammer, my favorite fucking streamer. Awesome. I love Brand Hammer. Gets demolished. Oh, haters get demolished every time. Yeah, that's a guarantee for sure. Sandra Larson, got a whole bunch of hearts. Nice to see you, Sandra. Let's see. Hex Deck 16. Vegas was lit. Brand gets all the beautiful women. Yo, welcome back. Thank you. Yeah, OMFE, nice to see you, man. I know I don't really see you much, but I see you around, so nice to see you. Hugs, brother. Hey, yo, I'm happy to see you assertively exuding your confidence, good sir. Looking good. Know thy worth. Yeah, you definitely need to know thy worth. Anyways, let me scroll down a smidge. Let's do the intro. It's been a minute, so we might be a little bit rusty. But whatever. We're doing this as a service. All right. Let's see. Give me 1 second. 88 seconds.
Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to like. Be sure to share. Be sure to comment. Yeah. Say hey. Say hey. Say hey. Say hey, yeah! Say hey, hey! Woo-hoo! Stake that heck, stake that heck. 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 Every time I look up, price went up. I go to the store, come back, price went up. Every time I look up, price went up. No matter what I do, price is still going up. Hell yeah. Ching, ching, motherfucker. Ching, ching. I am not a boat. Ching, ching, motherfucker. I just keep hitting jackpot after motherfucking jackpot. We still jackpot, bitch.
Thank you, Richard, for creating and founding the most amazing and disruptive financial technology cryptocurrency ever. Thank you, sir. And nice streams, Mr. BallietBran.
Dope. So yeah, good to see everyone. Let me scroll up a little bit. So nice to see you, consciousness in a body. George Taco, Crypto Gains Club, Empty Coiner. Hey, what's up, dude? What it do, Maine? Nice to see you, Corey. I know he was performing at Naga's party, so that was really cool to see him and Freddie Quotes kind of doing their jam. Vegas was a great time. Crypto Bags. Who else we got? Literally the best intro ever. Well, don't thank me at all, because I actually stole it from someone. So thank Joe Hexotic, because he's definitely the one that gets all the credit. It's literally on his YouTube channel, and I just asked him if I could use it. Junior USMC. Hey, yeah, we'll definitely be hanging out sometime soon, bro. I look forward to doing that and hanging out in person. He says, always much love, brother. Great meeting you. This is only the beginning. It's super true. And I'm going to play my my little award ceremony thing that I had won. Maybe I should pull that up on the second YouTube channel real quick here. On the second screen, I mean. So like he says, this is the only beginning. And it's kind of relevant to what I wanted to post. And actually, everyone, so Hexologist and Joker, it looks like they are streaming together. So feel free to tune into this one later if y'all want, because obviously we got so many hexagons streaming at the same time that even if you have a schedule, there's bound to be someone else streaming. So give me 1 second here. I actually will do we will do like the little award that I had won, and then sometime after the stream, I already have it converted to 1080p, and just the section that I did, it was myself, Great Delusionist, Black Crypto, who was it else? Matty Crypto, Metallic Elmo, and I think that was it. We all did like a panel for like an hour. So I will be uploading that on my channel. It's already like unlisted. I just need to make a quick thumbnail, and then that will upload sometime soon right after this. But let me just share. Whoops. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me just share the screen, and once again, we can kind of just see. I won a little award. I don't have it with me here, but I am going to frame it. It's just like a hexagon that's like a drink coaster or coffee coaster, and it says like excellence in streaming, and then BallietBran 2022, something like that. But let me just share the screen right quick. Give me 1 second here. Okay, cool. So, and once again, it's kind of interesting because there was a whole bunch of people that weren't there for the actual ceremony. And I wasn't too sure if I was supposed to get up or speak or not. They told me to sit in the front row, and I kind of knew that I was going to get an award the day before. And so anyways, it took me a second to realize, oh, okay, it's time to get your ass up there and actually speak on the podium. So give me 1 second. We're going to full screen. There we go. And I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Okay.
Okay, here we've got another amazing streamer. I saw him at the party last night, so hopefully he's in the room. I'm not sure, but you know him as BallietBran.
Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Sorry if there's a little bit of an echo, just making this video before I go back out. So in this video, a lot of us talk about how good Hex.com is, right?
How's it going, everybody? Same thing with K4K. This community is the best thing that I've ever been a part of. And same thing, it's it's really designed to do something pretty special. And RG3 was here just a second ago. And I really do agree with that sentiment that we are going to be selling out stadiums in the future. And, we've got 6.9 million X to do at least. It's just the beginning, So just cheers to all the hexagons, similar to my brothers. We look out for each other, protect each other, stuff like that. And once again, it's something that's fun to be a part of, and you feel like you're doing something and changing people's lives.
Okay, cool. I had myself on mute there. So yeah, once again, I used to get really nervous when I was younger, speaking in front of like even 20 or 30 people. But the thing that's cool about it is, especially if you know the people, you love the people, and you know what you're talking about, that it's changing lives, things like that. It was really cool. And yeah, Aaron, I literally got that suit like an hour before, and I showed up like 3 minutes late. But I knew that I was going to be getting an award, and also Naga's party was that night too. So we can talk a little bit more of that kind of stuff later about in the future, how we can protect ourselves and things like that, and just be smart, because we are super early and we are only going to get bigger. So in that little presentation that I had, and let me just stop the share screen. RG3 was the first person that I had heard mention it, was that, in the future we will be selling out stadiums. And at first it was 331 people. And I think this year it might have been 662. I don't know. Maddie would kind of have to get back to me on, if I wanted to message him, I'm sure I could get the answer. But about 662 people there. and it's exponential, right? How many people are we going to have for PulseCon? Because PulseChain, HODL PulseChain, it doesn't just involve Hex. We live in a multi-chain ecosystem and a multi-crypto ecosystem as well. And that's great because the more that you can have something and expand your horizon and expand your audience, then the more people are going to be able to hear about it. So let me, Paola, nice to see you. Let's see. He took it by storm. What else we got? Bran was killing it in, let's see. Bran was killing it the entire Hex Vegas week. Okay, what else we got? Oh, yeah, and then Johnny. So for those that don't know, you'd kind of have to have watched Johnny for, since like a year and a half ago. But he has these little diamond props. They're just plastic diamonds, right? But he talks about, and this was before Hex was even a penny, right? So this was a long time ago, at least a year ago. But he talks about like, hey, we have this thing called unit bias. And there was a whole bunch of hyperinflation at the beginning of the, what do they call it? Like the launch phase, the first 351 days. And now some of these people that got these what are now diamonds, right? What will be worth diamonds in the future. They're selling them at the price of pennies. And so Johnny has really good analogies of just saying like, hey, just because you got a lot, it doesn't mean that the product is, any less great, or that, what it's designed to do is what it's designed to do. And in that video, I said that, hey, we got at least 6.9 million X to do. And it's true. Like, I wouldn't just bullshit. I wouldn't just make a YouTube channel and start talking about Hex and stuff if I didn't actually believe it. A lot of us retired over a year ago, and guess what? We're still here. So things like this, I think, and one of the questions in the panel was, hey, Bran, do you think some of the people your age or the people in your friend group do they know the power of this? And I said, no, I don't think they do. I don't think they really understand, what this is going to do. So anyways, Aaron Barnett says, only YouTubers with modesty I dare to watch. Hey, awesome, dude. I appreciate you. Optimum Profits, that's a cool name. Says, what's up, Bran? Wish I would have hit Vegas. Well, and like, I totally understand, wish you would have been there too, and wish I could have met a lot more people. I got to meet a lot more people this time than I did last time. But there's always next time, right? There's always another, like literally in 6 months, there's PulseCon. And I'm going to be taking 2 of my older brothers, the 2 middle, and then one of their best friends, and then maybe even Glenn Carlson, so he can meet all the Hexicans too. So I think it's really cool because guess what? What good is having multiple millions or just all the money in the world and stuff like that if you don't really have anyone to share the experiences with? So that's kind of how I see spending my money in the future, and it works out well. Derek Boyd says, sup peeps. Brand's kicking asses. Chris Jacko Jackson says, welcome back. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. All right, what else we got here? Love to hear what I missed in Vegas. Yeah, there was just a whole bunch of Hexicans kind of getting together, having a good time, laughing a whole bunch. The cool thing about the Vegas experience is that once again, with some people, you feel like you have to not force a conversation, but you kind of feel like you have to, I don't know, like silence. The silence is kind of deafening for some people, and you feel like you have to like fill in conversations and stuff. Anyways, with the actual conference itself, everyone was coming up to each other, having a good time, engaging. Oh yeah, George Taco. I hope I'm, Taco. George, nice to see you. He says, where will that be? That's actually going to be in Vegas as well. I think it's going to be at like the Conrad, maybe. I don't know. It's called PulseCon. That's all you need to Google, and you'll be able to get the information from there. But it is September 6th through the 9th. And once again, I was debating like, man, do I want to go to Vegas again? Because like, it does take a toll on you, even if you're hydrating and you're not even drinking and stuff like that. Because I'm not a big gambler at all. But then I figured, hey, it's not just about me. It's about my brothers too. Like I want them to meet this badass community as well. So yeah, that'll be in 6 months. Hex Monkey, hey, that was really cool seeing you. And the conversation that we had that one night was literally relevant the next night. So we'll get into a little bit about just being secure. I don't care, who you are, whatever, like, just be secure when you're having fun, and always cover your drinks. SJ Reads Sci Vibe says, "Love Bran. It was nice to meet you. Hope we can chat more in the future. I fangirled a bit seeing you." Just a normal guy, literally just a normal guy. But yeah, it was really cool seeing you too, SJ. And yeah, we'll have to chit chat more sometime in the future. I loved her hair. She had like the magenta and all the other stuff, and it looked really good. So yeah, we will get into some other stuff in just a minute here. So Richard's YouTube channel seems to be permanently deleted. And once again, I think he had gotten a little bit, there's like that saying, and I'm not like a political guy or anything like that, but there's that saying of like, get woke, go broke type of deal. And seems to be what happened to Richard. He was talking a lot about some different things going on. So anyways, George says, Bran, you're so right about spending time with good people that have same. Wow. I wouldn't be able to go box vaxxed from Canada. Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, yeah, hopefully to see you there one time. What's up, Monica? She says, "Hi there. Love seeing you and being here live." Awesome. Hey, what's up, Monica? Nice to see you. So many great hexagons, so many beautiful hexagons, great hexagons. Once again, this is literally the group of people that are going to change the world. And whether people are on the train ride for a short amount of time or whether they're on it the whole time, I promise you, this is the one. Richard didn't choose hex for no reason. He didn't choose, the 3 hexagons and all this, other stuff for no reason. Like, no, this is the strongest thing in the world. And it literally is like a force of motion that can't be stopped. And literally just is the beginning. Hey, Jim Rat. Hey, dude. Love you, man. Nice to see you. Everyone go check out Jim Rat. I meant to text you back, dude, but just been busy the past day or two. Him and I are going to do a stream sometime on his channel. Would love to have him back on my channel. Once again, if you see someone in the community that's doing good work, and especially they're passionate and they're giving it their all, then let's help them. If my channel has, I don't even know what it is, like 5,000, almost 5,200 subscribers, then let me help the new people that are, trying to come aboard, and let's get them some more viewers, because someone like Jim Rat is very passionate and he's also really good about explaining things and getting people on board. And he's onboarded a whole bunch of women alone. So that guy, he knows what's up. She says, LOL, true, but still makes me blush that you're such a force for good in this community. And thanks. Hair was fun. Yeah, and that's the other thing too. So once again, you can have multiple millions, you can have whatever. That really doesn't matter. What matters is what you do with it. You look at Richard, and he says that you have capital deployment. He has a capital deployment issue. And that literally every time that he deploys capital, it just comes back like 100-fold because what he's doing just works so well. But anyways, we'll kind of get into some of that stuff right now, actually. Let's not spend the whole time just rambling. We'll get into it right now. So Richard's channel got completely banned. Let me just share the screen right there. So that's youtube.com/Richard Hart. And it says, this page isn't available. Sorry about that. Try searching for something else. And that was literally like hours after Richard's speech. And once again, I sure as hell ain't going to post that clip of the speech because I'm not trying to get banned too. But it really goes to show you that, we do live in a world that, with the click of a button, someone can shut down your bank account because of whatever political affiliation you have, or, or even accusations, right? It might not actually even be true, but someone can accuse something, even a whole group of people. And then all of a sudden, with the click of a mouse, click, and then that person's pretty much eliminated. And that seems to be what's happened with Richard. We are going to look at his, one second here. Let me post his Twitter channel. I do want to start reading some of his tweets because honestly, I haven't really caught up on much of them. But I know he said he wants to create a country, which is awesome. You bet I'll be there. But let's just see some of his tweets. So one second here. Okay, so whoops, I thought I was sharing the screen. My bad. Let me come back over here. Okay, cool. And let me remove the comments. Sorry about the couple of seconds of silence. Had to read this tweet to make sure it was even worthy first, which obviously they all are. So Richard says, the solution as always is decentralization. More channels, more keywords, more thumbnails, not hosting long old videos of mine. Also direct relationships with the audience. With no middlemen, you must beg for notifications. Fish where the fish are, then being them to a better place. All right, makes sense. This is pretty cool too. So check this out. So you all know the Highest of Stakes documentary, right? The trailer, stuff like that. That literally gives me chills every time. There's something about that violin, that specific note that is very, very cool. I know they know what they're doing. So once again, let's zoom in again here. And it says, big update. The official website for the Highest of Stakes just launched. Check it out. Thehighestofstakes.com featuring Richard Hart Win and the Hex token. Sign up for insider updates on this site if you want to hear the latest on production, post, and dates. And let's actually just take a look at that real quick. Let me, 1 second here, thehighestofstakes.com. Okay. Give me just a second. We're going to stop the share screen and then go back again real quick here. So let's stop it. Let's come back and let's see the Highest of Stakes. 1 second. Okay, there it is. Okay, cool. So yeah, the highestofstakes.com. Let me just scroll up here so we can see where we're at. So the real story of the most controversial figure in crypto and the fastest appreciating asset ever. And then it's got like a little scroll down. Got a very well done website here. So here's just a sample of some of the videos. Once again, a lot of these, a lot of what they film in any production never actually makes it to the final, right? But it's cool that they're showing that. I mean, you got, Richard in the jet right here, Kareem, the whole 9 yards. And these guys were actually at the Hex conference itself. And so that's just pretty cool to see. So once again, you kind of sign up, you can always use like a throwaway email. And then, so yeah, check this out. Ain't this a really cool, thumbnail? So it says, The Highest of Stakes, a film by Muse Storytelling, featuring Richard Hart and Hex Cryptocurrency, directed by Patrick Moreau and Grant. I should not be pronouncing these names. Okay, so by Grant as well. Produced by Caitlin Miranda, executive producer Kinetics, produced by Big K and RG3. Coming fall 2022. I'm really looking forward to that. And let's just scroll down. We can see, 1 second here. So you can see, okay, cool. This is what I was looking for. So here's the timeline. So this was in September, before 2022. And so what we can see right here is between October 2021 and April 2022, we've got the principal production. It says exclusive coverage of Richard Hart, additional character interviews, additional coverage of Hex/Hexicans. And then between April and June this year, post-production and filming, editing of the film, custom music composition, focus groups and testing. And then Q3, Q4, which is when it's going to launch, says official premiere and distribution, says official movie premiere located to be determined, goal of a top 5 OTT, whatever that means, parentheses, Netflix, Amazon, Hulu. And then it says a media plan with a PR team and launch strategy. All right. Yeah, so that's pretty much it right there. Once again, super cool to look at. And then let me come back to the chat real quick. And then once again, hey, yo, DCC, what's up, dude? Let me read his chat in just a second. But we will go back to Richard's chats in just a minute. Let me just say what's up to DCC and just to the rest of the chat. So yeah, dollar cost crypto. So, and we'll share the screen in a second. But I got to meet Miguel in person. That guy is a beast, man. I tell you what. Once again, it's cool to see people that are the same person that they represent on stream and online. And that just really is another confirmation that, this community really is the best. The Hexicans are the besticans. And got to see him, a handful of times. We'll try to go through some of the photos that I have because I still haven't posted all of them. And that was my goal this time compared to last time was, okay, get as many photos as possible with people, obviously, that want to take the photos and if they would let me share them. Because it doesn't really make sense to like get a photo if you can't share it because, you know, you might forget and you might accidentally share it. So you don't want to do that. Anyways, he says, you're killing it, bro. Awesome, dude. Nice to see you, man. Can't wait to hang out again sometime in the future. I will be hitting up Cali for like a month, dude. I told Kool-Aid and a handful of other people that, you know, Cali is literally right next to Washington State, obviously. And there's just so many in all areas, you know, north, south, west, and east of California that I want to meet. So I know I had talked about that before in the past, and I wasn't sure if I was going to do it before Vegas or after Vegas. Turns out it's going to be after Vegas. So Toby1, Hexobi, I wish we could have chit-chatted a little bit more. That night that I had seen you was a pretty blurry night. I'm just kidding. He says, thanks, y'all. Feel like I'm over the hump. My fiance is still struggling, but hopefully we are okay to fly home soon. Oh, okay. So you're still in Vegas. Okay. This has been a pricey isolation. Dude, I tell you what, my fly home, we didn't even hit turbulence. We hit something else. I thought that plane was going to crash, dude. That was some scary stuff. So anyways, make it home safely. You know, glad that you're kind of getting over the hump. And, you know, lots of the thing about Vegas, dude, is their water is absolutely terrible. You know, you have to buy like bottled water. And even at one of the parties, they're like, oh, yeah, you know, use the filtered water. And it's got like a 1-stage system. So certain things like that can really shock your system. And I'm used to drinking like reverse osmosis water. But anyways, hope you recover soon, bro. I trust that that'll happen. And, you know, would like to meet yourself and the fiance sometime. Yeah, Eshe Revive. She says, the real story. I like that. It's true. It's definitely true. Toby, damn, hope you get better soon. Get some IV treatment. Yeah, the IV is the good stuff. Let's see. Blaine1 says, BallietBran had a blast in Vegas. Disappointed that the wife and I did not get to meet you. Everyone was so busy doing their own thing. I was Hex Algo. Okay, nice to meet you, Hex Algo. I was there for 2 of the days and the last 2 days. And, you know, pretty much it's just like, yeah, don't wait your turn in line, but just kind of come up and we'll all kind of chit chat. Let's see. What else we got? I will see you down in Hexaco. Let's see. Richard Hart. Richard Hart was pretty subdued for him in his speech. So frustrating that he got banned again. Hopefully temporary. You know, I hope temporary too, but honestly, he went ham. Absolutely ham. You know, you think, you know, sometimes you hear jokes about the brand hammer. No, that was the Richard Hart hammer, you know, and not even a hammer, but a damn gavel, you know, Richard, you know, and anyways, we can kind of get back into some of his tweets and stuff. Let's actually do that now. Cool. We'll hide the current comment. So yeah, let's see. This is the one that I want to cover. Because once again, it's literally just taking everything that was perception of control and actually controlling people. And Richard's saying like, hey, we're going to give this power back to the people instead of, you know, using it to suppress and oppress people. But Richard says, how can I found a new country for technologists? I want to create a new nation. I know about 1,000 people who I think would move there within 2 years. Richard, I know you may or may not be watching this. I want to be on board. So far, everyone else's attempts have failed poorly. Island versus seasteading versus buy influence in existing small country. Hashtag Ethereum. And then he talks about, so the Bitcoiners tried to do it as well. And you can see a little bit right here. That's where this is docked right now. So didn't really work out for them. But once again, a lot of things didn't work out for Bitcoin. And what a great opportunity for Hex and Hexicans to really just show what we are capable of. Let me see what else we have here. Yeah, so once again, oh, Steve Wozniak. Okay, look at this. So Richard says, Steve Wozniak appears to have scammed. Ooh, that's not good. Not even been scammed, but he was the one scamming allegedly. Steve Wozniak appears to have scammed, but is now getting free press for saying Bitcoin is cool. Yeah, that's pretty effing disgusting if you ask me. we can scroll up here and say, so September 19th, 2021. Once again, people literally forget like a couple of months in the past. But it says, congratulations to our team. Not even going to say the name, for listing so-and-so on so-and-so this week. We still have a long way ahead of us, but these milestones get us one step closer to our goals. And then it's just a literal rug pull. So once again, I love it, right? Richard got the most hate in the world when it came to saying that Hex was designed to do 10,000x, which it is. And here's an interesting thing that I talk about, right? So Hex was designed to do 10,000x in 2.5 years, and it happened in 1.5 years. And then you look at Bitcoin, it did, and I should probably, know my timeline, but since inception, since a penny, and it's done more than this, but it's done 6.9 million X. And I really see Hex doing that same thing in the future too. And once again, that doesn't include the yield, the inflation, etc. But we'll just come back here because I just thought that was really cool that so many people, they talk the talk, but can they actually walk the walk? The answer is usually no. Let's see. Richard says, I retract the word scammed and replaced it with are associated with the coin that went down 95%. And so see, once again, so this is some of the kind of stuff here, the military industrial complex, the MIC, Klaus Schwab and stuff like this that Richard was talking about specifically. And I'm not going to talk much more than that at all. You can do your own research. But that was some of the stuff that Richard was talking about in Maddie's stream. Once again, kind of just pointing out the reality of the world that most people can't really see, They're sheep being led to the slaughterhouse, and they don't even realize that the sheep in front of them are getting slaughtered. And Richard's just calling it out, and he's saying, "Hey, let's not have this. We've seen what this has happened in the past. It's hard to get the freedoms, and it's hard to get freedoms back once they're removed." Hexagon girl, once again, the most beautiful hexagons we really have. She says, designed and printed 800 of these bad boys, and then black heart, little prayer symbol, and then hex. I like it. And look at that magenta. That magenta freaking pops. I guess you have to print it on vinyl and use like CMYK versus RGB on the color. But it says, start your crypto journey and earn passive income, hex.com. And then let's just read it. Why not? Let's just read it. Once again, this is a really good thing that I want to start doing, some direct mail. And, the cool thing that Richard mentioned is, hey, we already know where all the rich people live. So why not spend, 10 or 20 bucks or whatever per mail and like send it to these super rich people? You never know. Hey, if literally one of those bites, or they see Richard and they see, oh, this is the guy that bought the world's largest diamond and hex.com and yada, yada, yada. You might onboard more people that are similar to the Godwell, if not more. The Godwell's got a lot of money, but I promise you there's people that have much more money than him. It says, so what is Hex? Hex is a cryptocurrency. What makes Hex better than other cryptocurrency? Hex is designed to go up in value faster than any other cryptocurrency. This is because it's genius mathematical staking mechanism. We're actually not going to read all of these, but once again, it's a really good idea on how you can kind of advertise. And Richard says, a unique value statement, like a value proposition. So instead of like the hex.com or whatever else, 37% APY, 36.6% APY, etc. Let's see. Yeah, so some more Richard, based Richard here. We got let's see. So you ever had an account not work? Ever had bad/no customer service? Imagine that. But with all of your money at once. It's called central bank digital currency. We're sorry, sir. Your card was declined due to something you said online. Come on, water bottle. No, let's see. No, there is no one you could speak to. Hashtag central bank digital currency. Yeah, you thought it was bad with the dollar. No, these central bank digital currencies, like Richard said, it's pretty disgusting, and we're going to such a hyperbolic part in history and in time again, where it's like, you've got freedom over here, and then you've got, control and oppression over here, and tyranny over here. And, let's be on the side of freedom, not oppression and control. So yeah, Richard's tweeting about some Ukraine stuff. What else we got here? Yeah, so I mean, that's pretty much it for Richard right now. Let's let's come back over here to the chat and just say what's up. Hex Monkey says, thanks for all you do, Bran. Hexicans, remember to take care with your privacy, security, safety, and awareness. I guess that's a good point to mention this now. And once again, I'm not going to mention any names. I'm not going to mention where it happened. But yeah, I don't care if you think you're with Hexicans, if you think you're with people you can trust. All I'm going to say is one of their significant others slipped something in their drink. And luckily nothing happened. But the point is, you can never be too secure. I don't care if you think you're with a group of friends, if you're at a big party with people that you don't know, just take your stuff seriously, because what happened, which once again, I'm not going to mention any details, could have been a lot worse. And it goes to show you the severity that we are dealing with. People are going to become more and more higher targets. And you don't think I'm not going to have a full security team for PulseCon? You bet your ass I will. You bet your ass I'm going to protect my brothers and my friends too. So it's just one of those things that you can never be too secure. There's a difference between being paranoid and secure. But once again, glad nothing happened to that amazing Hexican. What's up, Ryan? Hey, dude. How's it going, man? Says Hex family. Nice to see you. Let's see. Okay, cool. We see. Blaine says, empty coiner. Not going to lie. The wife and I may have grabbed a few water bottles each on the way out of the Hex conference. LOL. Saved enough to buy some Hex. I mean, we all paid for it, right? So it's not like it's bad or anything. We got 2 free water bottles every day in our room. We learned to save those and go to the conference thirsty. Unlimited coffee, water, and Red Bull there. Otherwise, get off the strip to buy water. Yeah, that's good advice. Let's see. What else we got? Richard as well. Let's see. Richard as well as us hate everything centralized. But how else will we be able to spend our earned crypto if we don't bring it back through fiat regulated systems? I mean, yeah, you seem to see a lot of building outside of the old system, the Swift system, things like that. Blaine says, shout out to Toby1 Hexobi for the great tax talk. Did not get to shake your hand either, but in retrospect, maybe that was a good thing. Feel better. Crazy they can shut down Richard Hart's channel for him talking on someone else's stream. Sounds sketch. Well, yeah, I mean, the company that owns YouTube, Alphabet, they bought him out in 2008, I think, because I had to change some of my account settings when that happened. It goes to show you that once again, and it is pretty disgusting. You've got platform versus publisher, right? And they can skirt around the freedom of speech laws because they say that, oh, hey, I forget what it is. I think it's oh, hey, we're a platform, so people can do whatever they want. It's kind of like a have it both ways. And you see it all the time where, oh, you're a comedian and you're having doctors on, or you're having people that want to talk about their truths, whatever that might mean. You're banned. Oh, you're Richard Hart. You're this and this. Okay, you're banned. And what you start to see is just the people that aren't banned. They're usually the ones that are towing the line and the ones that are kind of, doing what they're told, I guess, and not as controversial. And then you have the ones that usually do get banned, such as Richard, that is I don't give a heck what these people are saying. I'm going to tell my truth. And at least some people kind of see what's going on. So anyways, let's see. Cost me $18 for 2 bottles of Fatu water. Ouch. Yeah, they stab you every single time that you go to buy water. I never thought I'd spend so much money on water, but Monica says, California would love to meet up too. Hey, let's do it. I love Cali. I haven't been there in probably 10 years. No, probably 5 years, something like that. So yeah, you better believe I'm going to be there for a month. So, oh, okay. Yeah. I want to have Alex on. I need to check my Telegram to see if he ever messaged me back. I wanted to have him on today, but then I figured, hey, we'll kind of just do a Vegas update. But Hedron is legit. Are you kidding me? Those that had Bitcoin for a free claim of Hex, what was it? It was each Bitcoin, which I even forget how much it was at the time. But for every Bitcoin, you'd get 10,000 Hex. And it would be, what was it? So 10% you would get for free. And then the other 90% would be at least auto-locked for 351 days. And that's even before self-referral. HexCong, I'll get to you in a second here. But as far as Hedron, are you kidding me? Yeah, Hedron.pro. Actually, yeah, once again, I do plan on having Alex sometime soon. I ain't gonna click Mint Your Hedron because I feel like I don't know. I feel like it might actually like pull up some addresses and stuff. Even though this isn't my main account, I just don't want to do it. But yeah, I mean, it's totally safe. Literally, the origin address, the Godwill. A lot of people have claimed their Hedron. There's a difference between claiming and minting. You can see right here where it says, bonus drops to 8 times in 4 days, 2 hours and 18 minutes, 47 seconds. And so minting will actually create, it's kind of like good accounting versus end staking. So good accounting, that is still there. It's pretty much if you're claiming the Hedron, you're not actually like creating it, but you're kind of qualifying for some of these future bonuses versus minting it actually, creates the tokens themselves. And then, you see some people selling and stuff. But I'll tell you what, I did buy a whole bunch of Hedron recently, especially when I got back from Vegas. Like I had already bought some when I went to Vegas. And then I was like, damn, dude, like I didn't buy enough and, kind of backed up the truck. Anyways, yeah, I think it's absolutely amazing. I think there's stuff in the past that we've seen that didn't really benefit Hex and that didn't benefit Hex stakers. But literally, when you look at how the system is designed and all of the mechanics of it, like to me, there's no downsides. So I'd like to have Alex on because once again, I really don't know everything, and what better opportunity than to actually have the founder on. Let me just make sure HexCong. I thought you were a mod. Let me cool. He's modded up now. HexCong, he's got a little, I have to go to the YouTube versus the StreamYard to make sure. But it says, it's a little super sticker. It says, you are amazing. That's awesome, dude. Hey, you're amazing too. For those that don't know HexCong, absolute OG, really good guy. Would love to chit chat with you sometime in the future or meet up in person sometime at one of the meetups. But when Hexologist, so it was about 80,000 Hex. And how much is that even today? Let's see, nomics.com. We'll go to it later, but HexCong facilitated the purchase of what at the time was worth like $40 in Hex. So HexCong was the one that bought the pizzas and sent them to Hexo. And then Hexo sent HexCong 80,000 Hex. And it was kind of like a play or a mimic of the famous Bitcoin story, right? What was it, like 10,000 Bitcoin for 2 pizzas? So let's just see. Let me come over here to the share screen real quick here. HexCong, nice to see you, bro. Let's just see if that's worth today, because I know for a fact it was 80,000 Hex, because I think Hexo said it was 70,000, and then he had given him like a 10,000 Hex tip, which is just absolutely insane. I look at some of my older videos, and there was one guy on DLive, yeah, same thing. I gave him like 10,000 Hex, and it's like, man, it's crazy how quick the price appreciates. So 80,000. So yeah, what was like $40, maybe $50 at most with the shipping or with the delivery fee, is now $10,334.83. Goes to show you, really goes to show you what we're dealing with here. Let's see. Ed says, I don't know how Richard Hart gets banned, but people like Jordan Peterson and Awaken with JP are, is that okay, are safe so far. Man, yeah, makes you wonder, right? Makes you wonder for sure. Makes no sense. I don't know. Maybe some are towing the line. Maybe some aren't. I really don't know. That's a good question. Chris Jacko Jackson says, happy to hear your thoughts on Hedron. You are a genuine guy. Well, and like a whole bunch of people are like that too in Vegas. Oh, Bran, blah, 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 blah. It's like, dude, like Richard Hart chose Hart for a last name for a reason. Obviously it's Schuler is his last name, but because he speaks from the heart, because he's got a big heart, things like that. And, I've always just tried to be genuine as well. Even if people don't like, and this is the thing too, is like, even if people don't like what's being said, if you know that the person's being honest and being legit and genuine with themselves, then at least you can respect that. So yeah, with the Hedron stuff, I know there's some people that don't like to learn and they don't like to research, and you got lucky. Not lucky. That's not true. That's not true at all. But you got good amount of gains with one crypto. That's great. But literally, someone told me in Vegas, and they didn't name names, which isn't my job to ever do so, and never will it be. But they had said that some of the hexagons didn't sacrifice for PULSECHAIN and PulseX. What? So because they were such hex maxis, like, damn, that's a low IQ move right there, is what I gotta say. So as far as the free claiming, yeah, you bet your ass that I free claimed and bought a whole bunch too. Hex Monkey says, barely rested from Hex Conference. Now it's countdown to PulseCon already. Yeah, dude, you better believe after this, I'm gonna go hit up the gym and get some cardio and stuff like that in, and then Tuesday definitely hit up the sauna and clean out the lungs. Let's see. Hex Kong says, we'll be at one of the upcoming meetups for sure. Awesome, dude. Yeah, yep. It was 80,000. Yep. 70,000 hex with a 10K hex tip. Obviously you can just divide the numbers, but even a 10,000 hex tip is over $1,291. That is hilarious. When Hedron Pizza? I don't know. He did mint his Hedron, so who knows? He might. Yeah, Pulse Pizza. Yeah, exactly. KS02. Let's see. KS02 says, YouTube will remove ban. They got a mail from someone who YouTube is partners with. Haters are the one who reported his channel. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Hey, I would love that, right? Because to the other guy's point, there's a whole bunch of like truthers and stuff like that are always speaking, their truths and stuff. So that's just what Richard was doing too. I still have my $2.01 candelabra candles waiting to light. Yeah, I've never lit in these, but yeah, I'll probably wait till $1 at least too. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys and gals. Like, honestly, I don't really know what else there is to cover. I mean, I know last time, what was it, pulsex.com? Whoops. I know last time we had looked at, the sacrifice phase is over. Obviously, don't be sending any, don't be sacrificing to the address, even though it still might be up. But the last thing that we had looked at before this stream was just that, hey, the PulseX will launch soon. Who knows what that means? So they should have made a meme about it and said 4 more weeks or something. That would kind of be funny. But anyway, so I guess it'll launch when it's ready. And we really don't have much more else to talk about today, or at least right now. I wanted to get in the consistent the weekly stream, especially with today being March 13th. That's kind of a cool day. Motley says, what up, Bran? Hey, dude. How's it going, man? Trust you're doing well. Oh, okay. Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Let's do it, Motley. Yeah, let's definitely do it. I'll be there. I promise. Motley says, I might go live in an hour if you want to hop on. I would love to, man. Definitely want to chit chat and, whatever you want to live stream about. I'm happy to join and support however I can. I'm softening a little on the Hedron. Yeah, hey, the facts don't lie. Just like with the Hex smart contract, it don't lie, and so you can look at the smart contract for Hedron and some of this other stuff. And the thing that I will say is, I know some people that have just dumped the heck, billions and billions of Hedron, which is good for them. But that kind of reminds me of the Nightly guy, or whatever the guy's name was, that had sold like hundreds of millions of hex with the early end stake. So, especially if you got something for free anyways, and all you're paying is just like a gas claim fee, which, the other day when I was doing it, it was like $5 or $6. Obviously wait until it's a lower gas fee. If you just hold on to it, then you got it for free anyways. So if anything, if worst case scenario, it goes down in value or yada, 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 you don't think it's going to do what it did. Well, what are you out of? I don't know, a couple $100 worth of gas fees. That's not the worst at the end of the day. So cool, guys and gals. That's pretty much it for right now. Looks like Motley might be going live in an hour or so. I definitely will join him for that if he ends up doing that. But we're getting back to the weekly streaming, stuff like that. we're going to be doing a special stream for just a certain number of videos that I've created recently, which I'm very proud of. And one day at a time, we're all doing stuff to make this community grow bigger and to not pump our bags, but to allow new investors to come into the system. I mean, when I got my brothers, my girlfriend, my mom, my dad, my grandpa, all of that into Hex, it was done with free money that I'd gotten from airdrops and things like that. And so what a cool opportunity to not only have something that can change your life, but that can change the lives of your family as well. And I heard Tendies, Wendy's for Tendies say the other day that, he was able to retire his mom. And like, how effing cool is that to be able to give back to the people that literally raised you and that literally created you. So I think that's really cool. It's really just the beginning. And if Motley ends up going live, we'll see you on his stream. Otherwise, you should be seeing a stream with myself and Alex from Hedron. Hedron.pro is the website, but you should be seeing myself and him doing a stream sometime soon. All right, guys, gals, much love. Peace.
Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to like, be sure to share, be sure to comment. Yeah. Say hey. Say hey. Say hey. Say hey. Say hey. Motherfucking jackpot. We still jackpot, bitch.
Thank you, Richard, for creating and founding the most amazing and disruptive financial technology cryptocurrency ever. Thank you, sir. And nice streams, Mr. BallietBran.